First and foremost, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakar Kordash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, who I learned this truth from. I'd like to give a salutation to all the Akim out there that's preaching this word in righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Also, a shout out to the Israelite foreigners out there, the speckled bird, who's going to come looking like other nations. This is not a black or white thing. This is an Israelite thing through the seed of your fathers, okay? Israelites going to come looking like all people, okay? All right? So let's get into it, man. The wicked is reserved for judgment, man. The wicked is reserved for judgment, man. Because a lot of our people are looking and like, damn, when this Esau is going to get his judgment? He's reserved for judgment, man. And it's getting ready to happen. Okay? All right? For those of us who in the know, we see these average Edomites now, they're suffering. Okay? Okay? It's starting. But it's going to get to the elites. Okay? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys. They're going to get theirs too, man. Let's take it to the scriptures, man. Okay? The wicked is not going to get away, contrary to popular belief. Okay? Let's go to Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So, hey, man, the wicked got a purpose, man. Okay? The wicked purpose is what? To bring hell on the earth, right? All right? To cut off the 2/3. Then the Lord gonna turn around and judge him, man. It's a perfect balance of Yahweh Shah, man. Let's read it again, man. The Lord hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, man. So Esau has his purpose, man. These elites have their purpose, man. Okay? They have their purpose. All right? Then the Lord's going to turn around and judge him. All right? Let's continue on. Because this is all in the hands of Yahweh Shah, man. He just using Esau as an instrument on the left-hand side, man, to carry out the judgment to wicked Israelites. Okay? This is Job chapter 21, verse 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. Let's read it again. Job 21 and 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. There you have it. These devils ain't getting away, man. Okay? I don't care how many underground bunkers they got. They ain't getting away, man. Okay? Let's continue on. This is Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Isaiah 46 and 10. Declared the end from the beginning, and from ancient times. The things are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. I will do all my pleasures. All of this evil you see that's happening on the earth, this is all the will of the Lord, man. This is all his pleasures, man. Okay? Esau ain't doing shit. Okay? Esau is a puppet just like the rest of us, man. Okay? Salakia. Esau ain't doing nothing. Okay? He's a puppet on the left-hand side, man. All right? Let's read it again. Isaiah 46 and 10. Because this is all the will of Yahweh Shah. All of this evil that's happening and to come, this is all of Yahweh Shah, man. declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times. The things are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. I will do all my pleasures. Okay? So you got Esau kidnapping presidents. Hey, guess who told him to do it? Okay? Yahweh Shah, man, has already been ordained. Okay? Declaring the end from the beginning. He's talking about taking Greenland. Okay? He's getting ready to fall out with NATO. Who you think stirring this up? Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? Esau ain't got no power, man. He just in the power seat. The Lord put him in the power seat. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. Because, hey, there's no such thing as free will, man. It doesn't exist, man. Oh, Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps, man. So all these steps that the wicked is making, Esau, Edom, is being directed by Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? In case you didn't know. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's back that up. This is Proverbs chapter 16. Verse 9. A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps. So wherever you go, man, you're being directed by the Lord, man. Yahweh Shai, either for good or evil, man. Okay? People love to say there's such thing as free will. Free will don't exist. In the time of Jacob's trouble continue to increase, continue to get worse, you're going to find that out. Okay? Let's see, can you save yourself from your own death if you got free will? You shouldn't be able to die, right? We're going to see. Okay? Let's continue on nevertheless, man. All right? This is Proverbs. Proverbs 21:1. This is all being controlled by Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? The kings of the earth, World War III, the Lord is stirring them up. Okay? He got Putin and the president of China and North Korea and Trump. Okay, he's stirring them up. Okay? NATO, stirring them up. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it wherever he will. Simple as that. All right? Salakia. Make sure we still kicking. Know how Esau get down. All right, we in there. We in there. We good. Know how E get there. It don't even matter though. The work being recorded in the heavens, so he cut the feed, it don't even matter. Let's continue. Let's go to Job. This is Job. Chapter 33, verse 15 and 16. Listen to this. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah controls everything, man. Okay, listen to this. Job chapter 33, verse 15 and 16. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in the slumber upon their bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions. Hey, we all go to sleep, right? You damn right. So, hey, man, Yahweh Shai sent one of the angels, man, to seal your instructions on what you're going to do. Okay? You may think you're doing your own thing. You're not. Okay? Let's read that again, man. So this letting you know everything that's transpiring out here in the world, Yahweh Shai is controlling it, man. Job chapter 33, verse 15 and 16. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumbering upon their bed. We all go to sleep, right? Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions. There you have it. Okay? So nobody can resist the Lord's will, man. Who can resist his will? Nobody. So Esau is doing exactly what he was designed to do, what he's made for. Okay? Let's continue on. But he is going to get judged, man. Let's go to 1 Kings. This is 1 Kings. First Kings chapter 22. We're going to start at verse 19 and we're going to read to 23. Listen to this. And he said, hear thou therefore the words of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him, on his right and on his left. Now, so you got Yahweh, right, sitting on the throne, Yahweh on his right hand, and the righteous angels, right? And on the left-hand side, he got the angels that he sent out there to get you. Okay? All right? They're all in control by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Listen to this. Continue to listen. And the Lord said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up to fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit that stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, wherewith? He said, I will go forth, and I will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail. Also go forth and do. Did you hear that? The Lord gave the green light. Go ahead. So, hey, Esau advisors, the elite's advisors, hey, man, Yahweh did the same thing. He put a lion spirit, okay, in the mouth of their prophets on the left-hand side, okay? All right? Because you know these devils, man, they got warlock and witches that they consult with, man. So, hey, man, Yahweh control them. He got them, okay? Verse 23. Now, therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these that prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. There you have it. Same thing with Esau, Edom. So Yahweh is in control, man. Okay? So don't fear Esau, fear the Lord. This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, man. Okay? The God of the Bible do evil. Okay? Who the world called God. Do evil. His name is Yahweh. His son name is Yahweh Shai. Okay? Do evil. Okay? As well as good. And the world's getting ready to witness that evil. Because we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. And it's only going to get worse here on out. Let's go to Amos. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? There you have it. Okay? So all this evil that's getting ready to hit the earth is from the Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Judgment. Salakia. Shalom, shalom, man. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. But all of this judgment is coming from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. He's judging the earth, man. Okay? He's sick and tired of this shit. Okay? All right? Because all kingdoms have a beginning and an ending, man. Babylon is no different. What makes you think Babylon the Great is any different? Okay? Let's read Amos again. This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? There you have it. Okay? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is controlling all things, man. And he got Esau carrying out the evil on the left-hand side. Okay? All right? Then he going to turn around and judge him, man. So everything is in divine order, man. Everything. All right? Let's go to 2 Thessalonians. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is revealing the wicked, the son of perdition. Everybody is seeing who the wicked of the earth is, man. We've been trying to tell you. Y'all said we ain't nothing but haters. So the Lord is revealing who the wicked is, okay? And it's not going to stop, okay? ICE is still going to terrorize you Hispanics, you Negroes. It ain't going to stop, okay? Unless the Lord got a covering over you, okay? He gonna make you confess that the so-called AKA white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Bottom line. Okay, we ain't sugarcoat nothing. All right? Verse 4. Who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God. Because Esau think he a God, man. Okay? And majority of you citizens of Babylon, you look at it Esau as a God too. Okay? Or that is worship. So that he as God sit in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now will let until he be taken out the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Esau Edom. Okay, he's being revealed right now on all levels. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Okay? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right? And the Lord is using the prophets, okay, to destroy this devil. Okay? So much so Esau, okay, the chief house of Edom, Amalek, they're getting ready to implement these laws, man, okay, on social media. So, hey, man, now is the time to get this word, man. All right, Salakia. A little chilly out here, man. It was snowing, then it stopped though. A little something, something. Let's continue on nevertheless. Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah. Chapter 14. Because Esau think he a God, man. We're going to start at verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground which did weaken the nation? See, Esau's going to fall, man. This is all in the time of Yahweh Shah. He's not going to fall when you say so or when I say so. The Lord have everything in divine order, man. Let's read that again. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, Esau Edom? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? Hey, we just seen Esau Edom kidnap a president, the president of Venezuela, right? So, hey, this man feel like he's a god. Now he's talking about getting Greenland, right? Okay? So this man is very proud. Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. What's the sixth part of government? Don't they got a department of war and space? Is that the sixth part of government they got? Let's continue on. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So Esau Edom think he's God. Yet thou shalt be brought down to the hell, to the sides of the pit. Okay? Hell is only the ground, man. That's it. There's no place where you just burn forever. It doesn't exist, man. That's Greek mythology. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners? Yeah. Okay? When Esau fall, people are not going to believe that he once ruled like that. They were like, this the guy that used to rule that everybody's being scared of? Yeah. So, hey, man, everything is going according to plans, man, according to the plans of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Let's continue on. Let's stay in Isaiah. So this is Isaiah chapter 10. We're going to start at verse 12. So this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 12 to 16. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high look. Yeah, Esau Edom. Okay? The Lord's getting ready to humble these devils, man, in a major way. For he said, by the strength of my hand I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. For he said, by the strength of my hands I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures. I have put down the inhabitants like a violent one. That's Esau Edom in his proudness, right? And my hand have found as a nest the riches of the people, as one that gathered eggs that are left. Have I gathered all the earth, and there was none that moved the wing, or opened the mouth, or peeped. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heareth it therewith, or shall the song magnify itself against him that shaketh it, as the rod shall take itself against them that lift it up, or as the staff shall lift up, as if it were no wood? So the Lord is mocking him. Okay, the Lord said, hey, I'll put you in power. Okay, I dare you. All right, verse 16. Therefore shall the Lord of hosts, sit among his fat one leanness, and under his glory shall he kindle a burning like a burning of fire. There you have it. Okay? And Esau witchcraft is not going to get him out of this judgment, man. Okay? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide for Esau Edom. Starting with the elites. This is Ezekiel chapter 28. We're going to start at verse 1. We're going to read the 10. The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not a God. Though thou set thine heart as of God, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. Yeah, and that's the foolishness of Esau Edom, right? With thy wisdom, with thy understanding, thou hast gotten these riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasure. By the great wisdom, by thy traffic, thou increase thy riches, thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches, right? These Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, they don't feel like they can be taken down because of their riches. Okay? All right? This is why they're ready to bring in this beast system all the way, the charagma. So they're willing to go ahead and bankrupt the whole world just to bring in their new world order. Okay? Because they think their riches is going to sustain them. They're sadly mistaken. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thy heart as the heart of Yahweh, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the turbulence of nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slay thee, I am a God? The Lord is mocking Esau. But thou shalt be a man, and no God, in the hands that slayeth thee. Thou shalt die the death of the uncircumcised, a shameful death, by the hands of the strangers. For I have spoken it, said the Lord Yahweh. So, hey, man, everything's in order, man. These devils ain't getting away. Salaki. So these devils ain't getting away scot-free, man. Their riches is not going to save them from the day of wrath, man. Okay? It's not going to do it. Let's continue on. Let's go to Daniel. Because we got to make this understood, man, that Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, is in control of all this. So all of this evil that you're seeing happening is Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, man. He just using Esau as an instrument. Okay? This devil has no power, man. After the Lord gets through with him, he's going to judge him. Okay? Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. Look at Esau Edom. Okay? Esau thinking he did it. Nah. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua set up all kingdoms and bring down all kingdoms. Okay? So, hey, man, Esau's at the end of his kingdom, man. And for you Israelites who think you're going to save Esau, you're going to die right with Esau, man. Don't you know he's the devil? He can't change. He was designed to be the wicked. This is Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil, there you have it. He's designed to be the wicked. Okay? The Lord gave this devil a blessing. His blessing is the sword. We just seen it on full display in Venezuela. Okay? The people in Venezuela saying that Esau let out some type of frequency weapon. They had them nose bleeding, eyes bleeding. They was getting sick. So this is this devil blessing, man, that sword, that great sword. Let's go to Genesis, Salakia. This is Genesis. (27) and verse 40. Okay, Esau was gave that blessing, man. Okay, all right. I actually gave him that blessing, man. That was his blessing that he gave Esau. Okay, let's read it. Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and serve thy brother. It shall come to pass, shall have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay? But I'm starting from the top. And by thy sword shall thou live. And that's the point. Esau is living by that sword, because that's his blessing. If Esau can't get you with his deception, he's surely going to pull out that sword, man. Okay? Which is his blessing. Let's go to Revelation. This is Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. That's Esau Edom, man. That's that great sword he was given, man. All right? Let's continue on. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Or Sirach 9 and 13. Ecclesiasticus chapter 9 and verse 13. Keep thee far from the men that have power to kill. So shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no foe, lest he take away thy life presently. Hey, man, we're seeing Ice Baby doing that all across Babylon. Okay? We're witnessing that live. Okay? If you're an Israelite that's in this truth, you ain't got no business out there no way. Okay? Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares. Listen to this. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares. It ain't nothing but snares out here, man. What did Yahweh tell Peter? Hey, man, Satan want to sift you like wheat. All right? Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlement of the city. Remember that. Okay? And this is why the people are mourning, man. You got Esau Edom ruling, the wicked. Hey, man. Esau Edom, he even killing his own now. That get in the way. Okay? Let you get in the way of Esau Edom, okay, with Ice Baby picking up the northern kingdom or putting their hands on the southern kingdom. let you get in the way. He don't care who you is. You up out of here, man. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So this is why the people are mourning. The wicked is ruling. Esau, Edom. Let's continue. Let's go to Romans. This is why it's so important to seek the Lord and try to do to your best ability, man, to follow after the Lord. Because Yahweh will protect you from Esau, Edom. Okay? This is Romans chapter 13, verse 1 to 4. Let every soul be subject unto the high powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh, the powers that are ordained of Yahweh. Whosoever therefore resists the power, resists the audience of Yahweh, and they resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Okay? All right? For rulers are not a terror to good works. Do you hear that? For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. So, hey, man, you do what pleases the Lord. You ain't got to worry about Esau either. The Lord got you. Verse 4. For he is the minister of Yahweh to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, you wicked Israelites, be afraid. For he bears not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of Yahweh, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that do evil. There you have it. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's drive that home even more. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. When a man ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. There you have it. So, hey, man, seek to please the Lord. Okay? Don't worry about Esau even. The Lord got him. Salakia. Yashala 144, Shalom, man. Hopeful elect lady, Shalom, Agua. Your lad of Moth, Shalom, beloved, Shalom. So, hey, man, the Lord got us, man. No need to fear Esau, Edom, man. He's got it. All right? Let's go to Job, man. This is Job chapter 14, verse 4 and 5. Matter of fact, verse 5. Job 14 and 5. See, Esau, he got a line that he cannot cross, man, as far as in his rulership. Because all kingdoms have a beginning and an ending. Babylon is no different. So this devil is at the end of his rulership, and he can't go past that line. Okay? Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Just that simple. Okay? So that's why this devil's coming down with great wrath, man. Esau know he got but a short time. This is Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath,
because he knoweth he have but a short time. There you have it. This devil know he's at his end, man. Okay? So, hey, man, this is Esau, one last hurrah. Okay? He's going all out. Okay? And I mean all out. He ain't going to stop. Okay? So this is why it's important to be right with the Lord, man. So the Lord can protect you, man. Okay? All right. Let's go to Job. This is Job. This is Job chapter 20. Because Esau will get right there and complete his new world order. And the Lord going to judge him. In the fullness, Salakia, this is Job chapter 20, verse 22 to 24. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the spirit of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him while he is eating. There you have it. Okay? When he make that MOT to be mandatory, hey man, the Lord got him. Because World War III is going to come shortly after that. All right? He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. There you have it. Okay? Those nukes. Let's go to Psalms 109. Jay got here driving so far. So this is Psalms 109. Jake off the hook. This is Psalms 109. I'm starting at verse 7. Psalms 109, chapter 109, verse 7. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayers become sin. Hey, yeah, the Esau Edom. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. Let the extortioner catch all that he hath, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any favor for his fatherless children. Yeah, all of this is going to come upon Esau Edom. Okay? And we love it. Let his prosperity or prosperity be cut off, and in the generation following, let the name be blotted out. And his name is going to be blotted out. You can go to Obadiah verses chapter 1, verse 18 for that. Okay? Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Lord, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them, Jake bugging out. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may be cut off of the memory of them from the earth. Yeah, Esau Edom. The Edomites gonna get cut off from the earth. This is why the so-called white man, he's fighting, talking about he ain't an Edomite. He know it. Because he had remembered to show Salakia, because he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. That's right. He didn't show mercy. He's not going to get no mercy. Okay? Let's go to 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shah, that everyone may receive the things that be done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. And that will frighten Esau, right? Because Esau, Edom, along with the rest of the world, is about to see the terrors of the Lord, man. Verse 11, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we have made manifest unto Yahweh, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience. Okay? Let's continue on. See, Esau fucked up. He touched the apple of the Lord's eye. Okay? This is Zechariah. Which on this side is going to be the elect. This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to the service. And ye shall know that the Lord of hosts have sent me. So Esau, Edom, man, ain't got to wait. He's reserved for the day of judgment, man. He ain't got to wait, even though it may look like it. Okay? Let's go to Lamentation. This devil gonna drink from that cup. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21 and 22. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of the iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, or daughter of Edom, and will discover thy sins. There you have it. So Esau, Edom's going to drink from that cup, man. From that cup of judgment. Okay? And the curses. All right? Salakia. Let's continue on. Let's continue on, man. Because Esau, Edom, he ain't in trouble like other men, right? Let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms chapter 73. This is 73. We're going to start at verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them as a chain, violence covers them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than the heart can wish. Yeah, these elites, these Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, these DuPonts, these Gettys, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lofty. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walking through the earth. Let's jump down a little bit. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. Thy increased riches. Let's just read that from the top. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Yeah, Hey, they say they say Trump, through taking that oil in Venezuela, they say that was an extra 500 million for him. Okay, in his personal account. Let's continue. Verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocence. For all the day long I have been plagued and chastised every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Until I saw the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I therein. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou carriest them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation, as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terrors. There you have it. Okay? Let's go to Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4, Salaki. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death. Let's read that again. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but the righteousness deliver from death. There you have it. So Esau, Edom money is not going to deliver him in the day of judgment. This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the street, their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of the Lord. They shall not be satisfied their souls, neither fill their mouths, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. All right? Let's go to Zephaniah. So money cannot buy you out of judgment in the day of the wrath of the Lord, man. It's going to be used as a testimony against Esau Edom. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 18. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 17. And I will bring distress upon men, and they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as the dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy radiance of all them that dwell in the land. So there you have it. Ain't no escaping this. Okay. Let's go to Amos. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 2 and 3. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence I will bring them down. Yeah, Esau got these underground bunkers. Okay, the Bible foretold this. Esau got these underground bunkers. They got these PlayStations in the heavens. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, that's a mountain, a bunker, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from thy sight in the bottom of the sea, this I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Leviathan. You can read about Leviathan in the book of Job. I think like the 40th or the 41st chapter. Leviathan. He's coming out to play. This is Revelation chapter 6. Verse 15 to 17. And the kings of the earth and the great men, the rich man, the chief captains, and the mighty man, every bondman, every free man, hid himself in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. That's these Rothschilds, Rockefellers saying that. Because, hey, when New Jerusalem come down, when we get those new bodies, hey, we're gonna turn the hunters, okay? For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Nobody. Let's stay in Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 19. Because Esau Edom gonna try to go at Yahweh Shah, and he's gonna lose. And I saw heaven open, and beheld a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faith and Truth. This is talking about Yahweh Shah. That white horse is a metaphor for a chariot, a giant chariot. And in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yahweh, and the armies which are in heaven follow him. Yeah, that's talking about the archangel Michael, okay, and the other angels. Upon a white horse. The white horse is a chariot. So let's read it from the top. And the armies which are in heaven followed him upon a white horse, and clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth go forth a sharp sword. That sharp sword is when that laser beam gonna shoot down fire, just like in Independence Day, right? And out of his mouth go forth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and treadeth with the winepress, fierceness and wrath of Yahweh Almighty. Okay? So that's what we're going to do to these heathens, man. Okay? Yahweh Shah, man, is going to destroy Esau, Edom, and these other heathens, man. They're going to try to make war with the Lamb and lose. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 to 8. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought with his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. Let's go to Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 25 and 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither buried, but they shall be as dung upon the ground. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah 63. Matter of fact, let's go to 34 first. Isaiah 34, verses 5 and 6. For my sword shall bathe in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, you Edomites, upon the people of my curse, to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of ram. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. We stand in Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that come from Edom with dyed garment, from Basra, that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength? I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel? Thy garment is like him that treadeth in the winepress. So like in the wine fat. I have trodden the winepress alone. Other people, there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment. I will stain all of my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. How beautiful is that? There you have it. And I'm going to end it off in the book of Obadiah. Obadiah 1 and 18 to be exact. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall be none any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. So with that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope those who come across it receive some type of edification. Until next time, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom, family.